Welcome in, everybody. I probably won't do this for a really long time, but I figured I'd at least give us a look at some cool stuff. I've been staring at M81 now for coming up on 2 hours, and it's looking pretty nice. Welcome in, Gary. Good to see you. YouTube Please 29. I think everybody fell asleep. Thanks for coming in, Gary. Appreciate you. Mr. A-Frame is snoozing. Doggo is also snoozing. I think they're a catalyst to each other. And I'm not going to complain because it'll be quiet, at least for me, for a while. Until I have to go outside and check on something. Wake up, Zini. I know Gator's around here somewhere, and Dimmy's around here somewhere. My coffee's around here somewhere, so I should get some of that. Valentine's coffee cup. Why, yes, it is. Am I trying to get caught by aliens? No. I mean, not that I would probably complain. Hey, welcome in, Halo. Good to see you. Good premiere the other night. Welcome to the worldwide weirdness of live streaming. Generally, crazy stuff happens, which makes it fun. Yeah, Zany's all down for getting abducted by aliens. It's all good. It is an ongoing struggle. I don't know that I'd say no either. It's like, where are we going? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? In sort of Bart Simpson kind of voice. They'd want to chuck me out of the freaking UFO. Yeah, maybe. I might be. I mean, why, you know someone? Just checking. Asking for a friend. My friend Zini here. Told him I'd put him in a good word. Just in case, you know. Just in case they weren't total freaking weirdos. I mean, maybe that's what he's down for. Just checking. Exactly. Nope. I know nothing. Okay. Gator. What are you doing, Gator? Dimmy? Gator got lost. So Gary, what I end up doing after I do these live streams, if I don't end up doing a short of some kind or another, I end up posting up the pictures on my community posts and tell you what they are. And they're usually either the night that I did the pictures or the day after, depending on the situation. Exactly, Dimmy. He don't listen, though. You ask him a question and he'll say space. This one is Bode's Galaxy. Or Bode's Galaxy. I'm not positive on the pronunciation. Doing a little intergalactic travel. Potentially time travel. Something like that. Whoops. Type it in the wrong dang place. And this is certainly not my first shot at this particular chunk of sky. Actually, no, they're straight on. This is a straight on image. Gary? I actually used an older one for the thumbnail. Yeah, I don't always catch questions immediately, so if I miss you, stick around, because if I completely miss it, usually somebody points me in that direction. And I don't always know the answer, but yeah, in that case, that is indeed the case. Yeah, I want to give this a couple of hours just because it is a gorgeous one. I think that this one being properly processed will definitely make for a nice shot. Just for a little bit of information on it. It's definitely a pretty one. But I don't have to worry about a whole lot of changes because it's just pretty steady in the sky. Which was one of the reasons I decided to poke it in the first place. Figured, why not? So I had to actually go onto the telescope. The last night we were playing around on here, I kept noticing that there was a message up on the screen telling me that the hard drive was full. Hey Cecil, welcome in. Good to see you. So I was multitasking and clearing off a lot of that excess data. Oh, okay. That's legitimate. Well, and that's the thing, is depending on how it might be rotated upside down. But my understanding is it's quite seriously a straight on. It should be a straight on shot just because it's also a scenery, so you can look at scenery as well. So I could literally be bird watching with this thing. We were hoping to go to the Grand Canyon last summer, and since a lot of things kind of fell apart early on, it it didn't happen. We didn't end up going to the Grand Canyon, and I was literally hoping to be sitting on an edge somewhere looking across the canyon at stuff just for fun, because that scenery mode is pretty cool. I should probably use that a little bit more this summer if we have, relatively decent weather. We got screwed last summer. There was so many rainstorms every trip we took, except for the very last one we got rained on. And that was almost a shocker, because that was right around Labor Day. So oh yeah, plans are designed to be flexible. If you're not flexible, you'll definitely be unhappy. Concerts that I didn't get to go to, camping reservations that were paid and we never went. Plenty of that along the life. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how many times I've paid for a campsite that I didn't get to camp at. So, it happens. Stuff happens. If it didn't, life would be rather mundane. Gotta have some twists and turns chucked at you now and then. So we got the telescope camera back online. It had a huge update. And because of the huge update, it quite seriously decided it wanted a different IP address. And well, now it will always have that IP address. Woohoo! Thanks, Gary. Appreciate you. We already have some plans laid out for this summer. Um, got some trips going east this year instead of west. We basically change it up each year. And hoping to hook up with Donkey and his missus. Should be a good time. They kind of know where we're going to be, so they have options. It'll be a good time. I hope so too. We'll get there. Like I said, no gigantic rush. When it happens is when it happens. 500 blew by. I didn't even know what happened. One day I was at like 480 something. Next thing I knew, it was like 600, and I was like, holy crap, what happened there? And when they stuck, I was almost freaking out. I didn't say anything for several days because it kind of freaked me out. And then I'm like, yeah, I blew right past 500 all of a sudden. And, I know that every once in a while, if you drop just an amazing short, something fun will come of it. Either you'll round up some more of your crazies in your own personal tribe, or you'll just find people that literally click with your weird sense of humor. And it's been kind of a combination of that with the shorts. So I have a short in my head, and when it pops off, you guys will be laughing because it's going to be a funny one. Exactly, though. You just like, you hang at the long for the longest time right before hitting that next level up, and then all of a sudden you pop over and then you back off and you pop over. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, and I've kind of just gone, okay, it'll happen. It's just whatever happens happens. So I do have some pretty amazing little space shorts. Some of them are, yeah, it's literally binge watching. So if you want to go watch something quickly and be done with it, it's great binge watching. So they're fun. We try to keep them on the interesting and fun. I try not to let them get too long because it's like, okay, when's the cool stuff going to happen? And then sometimes you just kind of have to wait for it for a second. Yeah, Demi, you're right. You are right. We'll get there. We will get there. It's the slow crawl right there at the line. Gonna crawl across that finish line, right? Yeah. No, ours is honestly our journey has never been it's like the goalposts, and it's just another goalpost. I don't know how far I'm even going to go with the monetization end of it. So I'm thinking about just not even going into members. And if I do, it's going to be way down the road. I just don't want to have to I don't want to have to cater to my normal crowd, which I can barely cater to now, and then also be able to cater to anybody who chooses to be a membership. Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of I don't necessarily like I know Sweet Acres doesn't exactly want to be monetized. So, she had the chance to jump on it, but you know, it's not like you make a ton of money being monetized unless your channel goes just over the top. Exactly, and I don't want it to become labor. I want it to be a hobby that if it entertains other people, groovy. It entertains me to do it, so that's what matters anyways. Yeah. I'm just not I don't want to beat myself up about it. And I know people that do beat themselves up about it. And I guess there's been some rule changes that have definitely turned a few channels upside down, particularly with music, even tiny pieces of music. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, understandable. That's kind of where I'm at too. I mean, honestly, if I were to do something else, it would literally, I mean, honestly, that's about as far as I would be able to go. Maybe do. And like I said, I don't even want to go with the membership end of it. Yep. Yeah, we'll jump over that. We'll jump over that goalpost when we get to it. Jump off that boat when we get to the pier. You know, that kind of stuff. I want to go take a quickie look at the sky because it was looking like there could be some clouds, but I'm not certain if they were going to break up or if they were going to get heavier. So, my weather app's not being very cooperative. I think actually looking at the sky helps me a whole heck of a lot more. So, I will be right back. I'll probably walk in front of the telescope camera just for giggles. Catch you in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Mm. Oh, you guys gotta see my new socks. These socks are killer. I gotta take my boots off though. Can you see that sock? There you go, Zini. It is an alien on my sock. Yeah, the pants are... These are my cool space pants, man. Alright, let me try again. Here we go. The socks are insane. But yeah, the pants are badass. They're my fancy pants. Yeah, the socks are awesome. It's an alien. Oh my gosh. Getting a Charlie horse on my foot. Alien socks. There we go. Get my lighting back down to my personal bat level. True that, Gary. True that. Yep, I like the pants. My space pants. Yep, they're fun. My crazy space pants. Yeah, I got... Keep a watch out. I am gonna do a video. The space pants are part of it. The space pants are part of it. Is it this time? It might be this time. I have alien socks on, so they'll know that I'm friendly. You know, I gotta at least give them some street cred. Oh, there you go. Best be clean before your abduction. Anybody seen any aliens on my stream yet? Because I have not. I'm always looking, but I have not. Zini, I think you need some coffee. It'll be okay, friend. They probably are invisible and invincible and possibly loony. I don't know. I mean, why would they visit us? Why? Checking on us? Making sure we're not getting naughty? Go back to the shower. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably me then. The music I have low on purpose. No, not tonight. I might have to do a I got an idea, and it'll be funny. And yeah, there might be some dancing involved, just saying. It'll be amusing. Y'all will just crack up laughing. What the hell just happened to me there? I don't either, Gator. I haven't even reviewed that one. And I usually at least review them, and I didn't review that one at all. I'll have to go back to it and get a looky-loo. See what kind of shenanigans I was up to. I know there were a few. It was actually a fun stream. The last one was pretty fun. For being a... was it last stream? It was last stream. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Nice. Right? That's understandable. I know, I'm afraid I could break a hip, you know. I would sure hate for that to happen. I could get the crazy disco lights going in here. Let's see. That's not the way I want to do it. There we go. There we go. We have disco lights. I could get the rest of the lights in here doing the same thing, and it would be, yeah. Oh, you're lucky then, Dimmy, because my hips ache quite frequently. Nice. That name sounds kind of familiar to me, even, Gary. Yeah. Hmm. wrestling dude or something, Gary? Sky's still looking decent for a little while anyway, so fingers crossed. No, but we could probably look at the Whirlpool Galaxy, or the Whirlpool, yeah, Galaxy. Yeah. I thought Lindsay was her name, but I couldn't think of her last name. It was just like, what's her name? Oh, you're super welcome, Gary. I'll definitely have to pop back more frequently. I do the thing, 'cause you know, sharing is caring. Yeah, yeah, that's her. Those were both actually pretty good shows. Just shows how young we all are. And if anyone's buying that, I got this bridge in New York. It's very nice. Going around in circles. I think I'm gonna pick on something else. Just because I've been at this one for quite some time. I was looking at the number of subframes that were in here, and we're not gonna be stacking this live because it'll take too dang long. But we can look at some other stuff. And that's what I started with. Was a big blob of not very much. It's fun doing that though, I'll tell you. Let's see if your washing machine, there's your washing machine. We were just on M81. We'll go to I don't know. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to do something else? Oh, what the heck. Let's go scope out M51. Because it's actually in a good spot. So, as per planning missions, it's not in a bad place. Da 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 da. I really need to put those on triggers. They kind of drive me crazy. My Nightbot's so needy. Man, I need a footrest of some variety or another. I guess I need to get my footrest in place over here. Because I had one under my other desk, and when I moved to this desk, I boxed up most of the stuff that was in the other desk. Now I need to unbox the stuff and deal with it. But that's a plan for a whole nother day. Not today. Howdy, Nicholas. Good to see you. We just did a couple hours on M81. Give you kind of an idea what it came out to thus far. I'll clean that up some, but that was a couple hours worth of light. And decided to go ahead and give M51 another poking, just for giggles. I'll post a more finished one in a couple days, probably. It was a lot of data, so it'll take too long to live stack. But it's pretty decent looking night out there, so until the moon comes up, I've got some time. Unless we get some clouds, and I'm going to check my app here and see if it's going to tell me anything decent or if it's going to make me more neurotic. Yeah, maybe we won't be here for very long at all. If this app is right, then I may be in for some weather. Of course I said hey to Nicholas. Yeah, it looks like we have fog or something of that nature coming in, so I'll just have to kind of keep an eye on what it looks like out there. Right now it still looks all right, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's a swirly thing. Yes, it's a swirly. Take it as you will. Last I heard, she was on the phone, and that happens sometimes. Yeah, if the weather trashes me, it's okay. I'll just come back to it another time. Take it easy, Nicholas. Thanks for coming by. I'll definitely drop at least the other one in the next day or so, check for that. So, Zini, if you didn't already know, this is M51, the Whirlpool Galaxy. You had a fern named Vern? I've had a couple of neighbors that I named Vern, but I mean, that was probably not very nice. Oh, nose. Yeah, that'll happen. Why don't you see it, Gator? He needs different glasses. Something like these. Although these are tricky to use. No, me either, Dimmy. And I probably oughta. But, you know, then I won't be able to wear special glasses like these. Yeah. Those are just crazy, crazy shades, mean. Because why the hell not? I have a thing for strange sunglasses. Strange, obviously, glasses that are not really glasses as well. I have multiple pairs of Casey sunglasses. I have various odd pairs of sunglasses. It's a thing. It's a weird thing, but it's a thing. And then my weird sock obsession. I don't typically wear normal socks, just for the record. They're usually something off the wall, like cat footprints or socks with spacemen on them. Socks that look like a pair of Chuck tennis shoes. You know, cool stuff. Because it just can't seem to be particularly normal. Which is why when Ed saw this shirt, he had to bring it home for me. So yeah, I get some interesting gifts from airports. This was one of them. Yeah. Sus glasses ain't wrong. Definitely sus glasses. Well, you should know from where it comes, Dimmy. It is from normal. They do. They're fun. It's like they hire indie artists to come up with their cool stuff. I think this is the same text that's used for Stranger Things, which is even fun. Normal is a town in Illinois. And yeah, I'm not too far from there, but far enough. And, you know, why be normal? Normal's kind of boring. Alright, it's really boring. I was sugarcoating it there for a second. True. True. Oh, I've worn some words on my shirts that are a total surprise, so why not? I have a black shirt with white lettering on it that says STFU, and then in really tiny, tiny letters it says please. Um, and that's probably about the meanest one, but yeah. Far from needy. No, far from normal though. I'm definitely not that. Not very normal, anyway. I could pretend really good. Ask my last shrink. Just saying. Oh shit, I'm out of coffee. I'll be right back. Oops, I said a bad word. Do I need to moderate myself? Yeah, I won't wear QR codes. Thank you very much. I don't need somebody to, like, be following me around trying to take a picture of my chest or my back either way. So, yeah, no, not happening. And I'm sure not gonna walk up to somebody, excuse me, can I take a picture of your shirt so that I can see what the hell it says? I ain't going there. I might give them a weird look and just walk along. Coffee is absolutely a sponsor. Actually, I think I sponsor my coffee, so it is what it is. Because I have to buy bougie coffee. Hmm. Oh yeah, I definitely would not go there. I would just if I wanted to say something unpleasant, then I'm just going there. Ed has to Ed has to make me change my clothes from time to time when we're going out because I got no couths sometimes. I have couth. I choose when and how to use it. Anyways, there's been a couple of times that I wanted to wear a Pretty Reckless shirt out of the house, and he's like, nope, fine. I could think of at least a couple of other ones that are questionable. But that one usually gets me in trouble. Because we live in a very religious and very uppity sort of area in that respect. To where they're very judgy, and yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. I'm not really that bad. I just act out from occasion on occasion. To be fair, I usually wear my own swag. Um, some random stuff like this, or my various nerd shirts, and there's a few of them here and there. Um, or concert T-shirts. And I try to be gentle to the concert T-shirts because they do get beat up after a while, and have some that definitely show some signs of actually being used more often than not. Oh crap, there went a cat. Cat count. Yeah, it's unfortunate that people have to be so judgy too. And yeah. Yeah, I was a floofy cat. If you see me looking off over there, I'm actually looking at my security cameras just to see what the heck's blowing around out there. There's some bugs and stuff flying around out there, so I don't know. Yeah, Xena is totally crashed out with Ed. It's a nice thing. She's the the thing that's gonna suck is when I go to bed, she's gonna not want to let me go to bed. She's gonna fight for my spot, which I'm sure she's capitalizing on very nicely right now. So it's probably going to be a boxing match with the dog when I do go to bed. We'll see. We shall see. I could loan you Xena from time to time. Just call me up and she'll be a pain in the ass, and then you'll change your tune. Oh noes. Can't you levitate the popcorn to yourself? Welcome in, BJ. How are you, friend? Yeah, you've definitely been very silent there, BJ, in so many ways. Zini, I think I would too. I would end up fat because I would just, get stuff out of the fridge without getting up. Oh no! I hope you're doing a whole lot better. Here, BJ, I'll give you kind of a preview of what we ended up grabbing earlier. Because we have missed you. Glad you stopped in for sure. Get your rest and start feeling better. Gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for checking in with your elders. This was from the other night, BJ. Which is the Rosette Nebula that Gator will constantly keep calling the Skull Nebula. "14th. 18th. 18th, gotcha. And back to our live shot. There's been actually a few shots that you've probably missed, BJ. I'll just throw up the slideshow here for a sec. Demi, I am gonna get that central part of that nebula. Let me find my scribblings from the other day. NGC 2239. Now, yeah. Was that the Whirlpool? I don't know. The Whirlpool is what we're looking at live also. There you go, Zini. There's your alien abduction. Oh, it's basically what it is I was aiming at a comet, and I had a number of various flybys of everything in the flippin' sky. I had an airplane, I had a few satellites, and yeah. It'll roll back through, but it's just basically it's a bunch of it's red and green lights, and the target really didn't even turn out well. It was kind of hilarious. I'll tell you what image it follows so you can catch it. Yeah, Jupiter was in there. That was in the mess. There's the whirlpool, which is what we're looking at now. Live, actually. That is the Crab Nebula. I believe that's the Flaming Star Nebula. The moon. That's the Eagle Nebula. Comet Lemon. Comet Swan. M81, Bode's Galaxy, which we were looking at earlier. The Triangulum Galaxy. Then we got the Veil Nebula. Two different parts of it. The Wizard Nebula. That's the Pelican Nebula. Pleiades. The moon, half moon. Here you go. Right after that half moon is that alien abduction shot for you. It was just really seriously screwing around. So yeah. You're next. Okay, I'll keep my lasers pointed correctly. I have to go find my laser. I haven't played with that in a minute. Not sure if the dog will still play with it. She did when she was a kitten. Something like that. Alright, I will be right back. Gonna take another quick peek at the sky, have a quick smoke, and I'm not running away. I'll be back shortly. I'm back. The men in black were not out there. And if they were, they could have never got through these shades. I might have to make some more coffee. I don't know how good the sky's gonna stay though for me. It's getting very moist. Is that a bad word to use? It's definitely got a lot of humidity. I did, huh? Those are definitely the sunglasses I put on when Gator has the thing going on. All right, take care, BJ. You have a good night. Feel better, buddy. We miss you. Yeah, I think it's been overused over a couple of other channels here and there. Because certain people will just get a mini freak out going on over that one. But yeah, we got some good humidity going on. I was looking at the truck, and the side of the truck looks like sloppy. Much love, BJ. Take care. You must take care of you. Yep, sometimes a simple word can definitely just twist a conversation right up. It's always fun. It's like, here, let's turn the chat upside down just for half a second, because that'll be fun. M51 is not disappointing tonight. It's definitely looking pretty cool. I like how it's so defined in the tendril arms that are coming off of it. Whee! So what did everybody do this weekend? Anybody have any fun experiences, adventures? Anything crazy happen this weekend? Completely uneventful? Ed got sent to Denver. Got the FYI on Thursday that he had to go. And he would have been doing a few jobs on his way home. Instead, he ended up going to Denver, doing 2 jobs in Denver, and then hopping a flight, having to go back and pick up his van. And he got home yesterday. We're actually going to go out to dinner tomorrow night. I can't remember exactly why, but he said he owes me a steak dinner. I think it was because he'd said where he'd gone out to dinner. I got to remember exactly why he owes me a steak dinner. But I feel like he admitted where he'd gone to dinner, and yeah, he owes me a steak dinner. Anyway, so we're going to this place that Sweet recommended to me. And for sure. It is and it isn't. He spends a lot of time driving, actually, Dimmy. He does a lot of driving. So he flew out of Kansas City into Denver and then had to go back to Kansas City to get his van. Welcome back, Gator. History of the world, Gator. I won't be able to stay live for too terribly much longer because the dew is getting ridiculous. But we'll hang around for a little while. Dimmy, how long did you work on that puzzle? I'm just curious how long that took you to do. I know it took me about maybe an hour for me to do that one screen. And it was just, I don't think it really took me an hour. It took me a while, but that one right there. And it's just literally, I stacked them on top of each other, but I wanted to get the detail of each one so they're not exact. I can imagine it took a minute. I mean, yeah. Just the tile stacking is a pain in the neck. All by itself, that is a total pain in the neck. I intend to work on a few other different little things. Yeah, 3 days. I believe you. I intend to work on a couple of other things because like I told you, if you go out and you YouTube how to do certain things, you can do a lot of very, very cool, interesting things. Yeah, the scaling's pain in the neck. That's the biggest part of it that's pain in the neck. Yep. Yeah, this particular screen right here, it's just literally, it was kind of a mess, but it was more of a demonstration than it was anything else. And they're all pretty. But yeah, they'll probably wind up getting some updates, and that may, by itself, that may turn into a conglomerate of slideshows somehow. That's cool. Yeah, I got some things that I'm going to work on here. I just literally have to I have to talk myself into doing it. Because sometimes I just don't want to, so I don't. I have StreamYard. There you go. Cool. Good job. So that just takes you a couple of seconds in between the regulars. So, Demi, I have a new emoji that I'm going to be using on Gator's Wednesday nights, and Gator knows for why I will be using that particular emoji. Because when I see multiple links dropped and it's the same link that's dropped by the same person, I will put that little emoji up and you'll get it. You'll get it right away. It is ham. Or mystery meat, you know. Mystery meat I always call spam, so it's the mystery meat. We got a tech nerd in the house. You have more than one. Yeah. Yeah. It's my minor retaliation. I can't be held back. It's my minor retaliation. But, you know, expect to see that. Expect to see that at least once or twice on Wednesdays. Xenia Tech Nerd too? I mean... Gator, as much research as you do on your topics that you're doing, you could certainly research how to put together some of the stuff that gets put together. However, the only problem, Demi, is it would have to run off of a different system than Gator's, because I don't think his system would pull off StreamYard, the stream. Oh, and for sure I don't know that it would run OBS. You're a technically challenged individual. Ed switched out one of our security cameras tonight. It was nice. And I think we're going to be switching out the one that's looking at the telescope probably pretty soon, because that one's a potato as well. Upgrading the potato cams to better cams. And we're also looking at putting another, it's kind of like, it's almost like a game cam, but it's not. It can be run into our network and powered and everything. And yeah, it's gonna look at the sky for nights of auroras and meteor showers and stuff like that. So worst case scenario, if we get a good solar blast or something like that, we get that camera in place, we'll be able to look at some of the wildness in the sky. But right now all of our actual cameras are looking down at stuff instead of up at the sky. Oh, ours actually, I don't know that I would want to turn a potato camera into a fry. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. But fries sound amazing right now, actually. Just saying. You're not lying there. My Nightbot's annoying. My Nightbot is annoying. I can't lie. I was gonna tune it down tonight, and then I ran out of time. So I'll probably tune it down tomorrow, and it should behave itself by the next stream. So it's not so damn annoying. Maybe a little friendlier even. To a ham. To a ham, to a spam. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna see if I have any more coffee. I'll be right back. I am out of coffee. That is a sad tale of woe. So give me a second to make some coffee. We'll go. Boom. I'll let you watch some slides, I guess, for a second. I'll let you watch some slides, I guess. Alright, we have a coffee a brewing. So here shortly I will actually be able to have some. I was eating the faulty M&Ms, you know, the ones that look like threes. I was eating those. Did find some more coffee. So hooray for that. We got some fog that's starting to roll in a little bit tonight. It's not heavy yet, but it's starting. It's like as soon as the sun sets, it seems to get really soupy. And it is certainly that right now. I'm actually gonna put a stop to this image if it hits that 50-minute marker, which it should. There we go. And that's what we left behind. And that's what we got from it. We'll come back to that in a little while too. I did want to take a quick peek at Jupiter. Before it dips on me. It will go away before too much longer. You spin me round, round, baby, right round. Oh, there's the beauty right there. That's a fine line right there. We'll waste a couple of minutes on Jupiter here, I guess. Such as it is, it's not really a total waste of time. It's just something to do. Let's see. Ba-boom. Go here. Ooh, that's not bad. I'll download that. Why not? That's right. I have to do it the other way. So I cleaned up all this stuff in here. I had a bunch of stuff in here. And it took some time, just so you're aware. You have to go in here, highlight all the files you want to get rid of, and then clear them out. And you don't even do it in this particular area. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get in here, and we're going to hit all. Make sure I don't have any aliens in here. This will stack really quickly. It'll give us something to look at here for a quick minute. Yeah, I, ugh. I totally understand that, Demi. Mm. Well, that came in really nice. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, here. There's a keeper. Oh, how's Jeff doing? I have to say I like the way that turned out for a pretty quick one. He's jeffing. He does that. He often jeffs. Pretty normal. Well, define normal. When you're talking of Jeff and normal, those are definitely not things that go in the same sentence, but that's okay. Cuz I mean, I'm not normal. And I intend to not change any of that shenanigans. So sorry. Well, let's go raid Jeff. Jeff, actually, let me get my own. I get my own dang link. Let's do a Jeff raid. Did I do it right? Probably not. No, I do not know how to redirect. Alright. I'm going to call it a good night. I am going to basically bring in the scope, and I'll see you guys over yonder. Bye, guys. Nice, Zini. That'll be fun. Just a raid. Let's go to the raid. Rave on over to Jeff's. Jeff Pelham's. Come on over.